Well, good morning, everybody. It's 9:38 a.m. It's early for me on the stream. Hope everybody's being safe out there. Haven't seen y'all for about a month. Took some time away from the market. Think it was a good idea. So now we're back. Welcome back to Trading for All Audiences, where we trade the NASDAQ and some other stuff sometimes. You can see some other tabs perhaps hiding up here. I'm watching silver, I'm watching oil. Let's check out oil for a second. Oil getting a bit of a rejection off of the open, so I bet that's going to help push us back up. Now, we did gap down 600 some odd points. Let's see here. Our gap down on the news of the war was 507 points, just casual 500 point drop overnight. Glad I didn't trade that last night. That's definitely the kind of action that would have chopped me to bits. All right, I want to get our other view up over here because we can't even see everything. Let's do this. Okay, there is our NQ. Here is our ES. I'm looking at this side-by-side setup different now. Check that out. So we're watching this prior day low test on ES, 75.2950. Let's watch that very, very closely. Very closely. Okay, we're at the open on NQ. Let's get those rips levels on the view here. And we're changing this to oil futures. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, there's our open. We popped and then faded. Not sure why this is telling me this is still the pre-market for oil. Totally understand the oil market. Maybe that'll change at 10 a.m. In any event, we're back in the saddle again. Let's go make some money. Let's also, perhaps, let's go get some tunes going. Heading into the gap. We're at the overnight open. Just gonna get some tunes going here. Haven't listened to this stuff in a while. Cool. Can you guys hear that? Can you hear me? Yes, you can. Beautiful. Longs are working at the moment. Here's our ES resistance. This Monday open, Monday low. And the prior day low stack is a pretty decent short opportunity. Now, I'm not trading props today. I've already made my profit from overnight, and the only prop firm that I'm currently working with is NextGen, which reminds me, have they given me my new funded account yet? I'm waiting for this to show up on my dashboard. My trading accounts. Nope, still treated as an evaluation. There's that short working out. Now, oil will tell part of the story today, but it won't tell the whole story. Do I need to add a fourth vertical? Maybe. 4 verts. I don't hate it. How's it look for you guys? Oh, it's interesting. It's very skinny. It's a skinny view because I also want to see what's going on over here on Livix. All right. First test will be, can we get over the gap? Let's check it out over here on our NQ chart on the daily. Yeah, doesn't quite capture the gap. $6 p.m. We closed. It was a snaky day yesterday. It didn't break above this 29,500. 29,500 being the upper target and resistance. That's even if we get through this. Check out all of these EMAs that are hiding right here. I've got a RIPS level at 427. Yes. Confirmed. That's going to be my first watch out for huge rejection there. 427. We got up to 383. Okay. You know what? I don't love this VIX anymore. Get out of here. Get out of here. That's more legible for you following along at home. Over here on my NQ chart, you can see I've got all my RIPS levels. I tried not to trade off of this chart because it gets very busy with all the lines, so I have a separate chart, which I'm treating as my DOM. Back up to the high, testing the high of the day, and the daily open. Again, this is where we opened futures last night. Oil, starting to get a little dumpy. Remember, the 50s are really important here, so let's just check it. 73.50. Burk. Let's see what happens here. This is clearly a bit of a pivoting action, pivoting area. Haven't been here in a minute. It's been a little while, guys. Haven't been here since the last week of June. Maybe gas prices are going down. I don't know. Probably not. Oh, look at that. We're bouncing right off of my level at 70.50. And that's it. That's the day. I should tell you one more thing. Over here in my trading, this is my trading screen, my DOM. Don't love how little of it you guys can see. Better. Okay. You don't need this whole DOM. It's so big. Change it. Skinny that up a little bit. I cannot. All right. Now, notice 430-ish, 427 resistance, pushing to a new high of day. We're inside the gap. Now I got to shift over just to double check on my giveaways because I need a new account. I have blown up all of my accounts. I don't know if y'all are keeping track at home. I'm pretty sure I was down and out last time you guys saw me. Okay. Heading towards 400 on the NQ, 29,409, first test. First test over here is the 50 EMA. Yeah. 200, excuse me. 200, and then there is my 200 again. It's 200 daily, 200 EMA, SMA, I reckon. Yes, SMA, EMA. They're kind of stacked up. Again, why I would consider this to be sort of resistance, although we are inside this daily gap. There we go. We're above yesterday's low. ES has not gotten there yet. Still about 5 points away. Okay. 392 here. We almost touched that 407. Looks like we got up to 400 even. Rejecting. I just realized we're still on the AI for all audiences. Where are you? Where are you? Boom! Back to trading for all audiences. You're welcome. Just so there's no confusion. We will switch to an AI stream a little bit later. Yeah. Okay. We are watching ES right here. Has not yet entered its gap between the open and the close. Today's open has been recorded. Good news. Where was yesterday's close? So silly. Oil's at the 73.50. This could propel us up to 400 on NQ. Remember, we're NQ traders here. Trying to be smart about it. Trying to come back stronger. Been down and out this month, guys. Been down and out. I think I got one payout in June. No payouts in July thus far. taking a little break, trying to reset my dopamine. We're on the 10-minute. That's not very helpful for trading. I like to be on the 2-minute. That way our charts kind of more or less match. And I can maybe even flip this. There's the rejection from 400 and the bounce on 73.50 on oil. Watch that level close, you guys. Where do we go for the best levels? We go to Trading for All Audiences. Oh boy. Definitely a rejection zone there. We are not heading up today. Yuck. Yuck. Now, on the 5-minute chart, you could be potentially interested down here at 300. A just casual 100-point rejection. This is why we do not fuck around. Interesting. Interesting. Not really, though. Unsurprising. It's hard to feel good about longs until oil dumps below maybe like 71, 72.50 is really the number there. Okay, now a little bit of background about this account that we're using right here. This is a trading account where I have realized $533,000 of profit. You can notice this little, like, we would call this a MacGuffin. No, this is like a highlighting here. I'm not lying to you guys. This is a paper trading account. Paper! It's paper! Now, I'm going to try something a little bit different. I don't know how to reset. Okay, $533,000. That's over about a year and a half of trading. I don't care. Let's do it. Let's do it. We're gonna reset it. And we're gonna call... Oh, I can't change this. Okay, we're gonna reset it. Now, this is where it's gonna get really, really interesting. I'm gonna make this a $500 account. Control. And liquidation, yes. Now, the purpose of this. Okay, the reset has completed. We have $500 of equity to play with here. Wow, look at that Q's bounce. We did break the 73.50 while I was looking away. That was the level I told you about. Now, this is an NQ chart. I have $500. We are not trading one NQ contract. I don't even think we'd be allowed to. The purpose of this is a new idea that I've had. Maybe you guys will follow along. I'm thinking about initiating the $500 challenge. $500 challenge. Oil's still dumping below. Bit of a tail wick. It's on the 10-minute. Switch it over to the 2-minute so we can at least match. Match. Let's do it on the 5. Yep. Back above 73.50. I don't like the long anymore. That's for sure. Not that I ever did. So I hope you guys have been good. I hope you had a good 4th of July. I hope you're all still alive and watching out there, buying your prop accounts. I know that I'm not. Trying to swear off of buying props no matter how good the sales are. Now, that does not preclude me from winning prop accounts. Being gifted prop accounts. If anybody wants to give me a Lucid loot box, I will gladly rock that. But as it is right now, budget dictates. We are working with the accounts we've got. I've got a next gen trading account that I'm up $150 on today. Up about I think 1,600 on that account. Let's just check that. Checking the dashboard. Yeah, we're up 1687. 2 days of trading, 5 to go. Trying to get a payout in July. Now, until we see a more meaningful breakdown on oil, I don't know that I believe this up move here, guys. Now, I'm going to give you just a little bit of a treat. Here's a little sub window of the VIX. Very important to consider the VIX. See all that? Yeah, here's our VIX. I'm going to move everybody up a little bit, make some space for our little VIX right along. Now, VIX cracking below 17 would certainly be noteworthy, but we have a little bit of a historic level right here at 1695. Let's see where we've touched that bad boy before. Oh, it's a pivot. It's a pivot. 1720 to 17 even. It's a pivot. Switching you to the 5 because that's where the VIX really thrives. We're going to thrive in the 5. The VIX has got a bit of a crazy maneuver here. That's all overnight where we're talking about the war being back on. Now we're going to watch how this doji candle resolves itself. This is our pivot right here, 1673. So, to review, NQ at resistance, VIX at support, oil supporting so far, and under, sitting on my hands, not doing anything here. Because, and this is important, only $500. It's only $500. Now, the reason for this is after I get out of debt, pay off all my bills, etc., I'm going to start a personal live account, a Percy Jackson, if you will. $500. So I have, from now until then, could take a year, could take 2 months, I don't know. Yeah, there's that resistance playing out. Now we have a little bit of a hanging man doji, equal legs to rope. Not sure what to make of that yet. Okay, a little bit of support here, potentially. Hard to know. Hard to know. We're gonna watch and wait. Trump is still talking out there. Okie dokie, dong da dong dong dong. Potential support here at 89. Potential support as we have two EMAs meeting with a RIPS level. Now, let's see if we see any change between the VIX, the oil, and the ES. That's going to help give us some indication about how strong this move is happening here in the 5 minute on the NQ. Now, one thing I enjoy about this screen over here is that it has my volume on it. Lots of levels right there on the 2 minute. Oof. Daily open. Monday open. Where are ya? Where are ya? I don't like how you guys don't scale with me. Come on now. Where are ya? Okay. This was previous day close. We did hit the close, did not enter the gap. I guess maybe that is a closing of the gap on NQ. The little gap, the first gap down, not the whole gap. We are above the half gap. That's what this support is currently. There it is, that 93 support working out so far. You're up 50 points. Still don't know if we break higher, y'all. Now, ES can run without NQ if the SMH starts to dump. With the weighting of the stocks within the indices, they can move asymmetrically, follow that divergence. Seeing the VIX taking a dumper. Now, we've only got about 100 points to work with here. Let's see if we can do this $500 challenge and make something happen today. Oil seems to be making a move. Resistance again, you guys. I'm not taking this long. I was tempted, but not. Okay, there goes ES towards the high. You're up 75 points if you took that 93 tap. All this technically is a bull flag, but it's a bull flag within a giant dump. So we're, more than halfway recovered, which is, of course, silver on the other hand. This is something I'm watching on my other screen. Bro. Silver's calling bullshit on this recovery. Let's see who wins. About to hit the 10 a.m. hour. Let's see what happens on the turnover. 9:59 currently. NQ at the high. 10 points away. We need to see a pretty big top wick form on that oil candle on the 2-minute. We are above yesterday's high, and it seems to be basing for expansion. VIX did not break down. Now, am I going to short this? No, I'm not going to short this. We've got really good buying volume. You can see here on the 5-minute, we've got almost all green volume candles. Volume is declining though, so someone's going to have to make a decision here at 10 a.m. There's a turnover. Gonna happen next. I've been really paying close attention to not only what happens at the hour turnover, so at 10 a.m., but I want you to check out what happens at 10:02. 10:02. I think that's where the real move starts to happen. It's actually 2 minutes after the turn of the hour. Working on a theory here. It's almost somebody should have said something about this Fugazi move up. 74 test on oil. We break 74, market's gonna dump. Could just be a 74 test. 74.20, clearly an important level here where we've been rejecting from so far this morning. That's the previous day's open. Again, I don't understand oil markets. Okay, now we're seeing oil reject the 74 test. That's cool. That could help us get higher. Gotta stay under that 74. VIX might be heading down a little bit. VIX is at the prior day high. Okay. Not gonna long into resistance. We gotta write down that song. So, still taking notes for our AI stream, which will kick off in a little while. Gonna get into Suno today. No more longing into resistance. That 74 rejection is starting to play out on the oil chart. See if that comes true. That manifests. There we go. No more longing into resistance. VIX got to bounce. Oil back at 74. These are some big old candles, y'all. This is just for your education's sake. This is an educational stream. Nothing constitutes financial advice. From the top to right here, let's say you've just been bag holding this whole time. That's 100-point candles. 100 pointers. Okay, there's the 74 rejection. Nice bounce off the EMA and the 1 hour low. That's the new hour. That's not telling me much. Okay. 73.92 on the oil. Let's see if it gets a proper rejection candle in here. Okay, this is actually a half gap test on the NQ. Let's see if we can get a little bit of green on the board here. Want to see that 74 reject? Bit of a risky sitch. Risky sitchy. All right, I'm in one. MNQ. Not enough funds to complete the order. Oh, you stupid margin bullshit. Okay, let me turn that shit off. We're gonna make a new one, and it's gonna be Paper. It's going to be called paper. I'm going to make it totally clear. 500. Can't even. I'll make it. Fine. I'll make it 1,000. Is that enough? Is that enough to buy one micro, please? Is that enough to buy one micro, please? I did reset my $500,000 paper account for nothing. So, oil 73.95. I'm taking it. I want to see that 74 reject. Still not enough. Fuck off. This is so gross. Margin is so gross, you guys. This is why I don't fuck with it. Paper. What if you have fucking turn off margin? Okay. Now, I wanted to be long down there from 300. It's a little late now. But it has the 74 rejection on oil I was looking for. VIX is catching a bit of a bid. Taking it again. I wanted it at 300. Not enough. What the? It's an MNQ, you assholes. Ugh. Okay. Sorry, we're figuring out our accounts here, everybody. I'm gonna reset this thing. Fine. 100K with margin control. How about now? Seeing some strength from ES, weakness from NQ. Again, divergence is the name of that game. Love this music. Hopefully I don't get copyright dinged on this. Still hanging out in the 320s here. Don't love that top wick. Okay. I'm watching oil there. We're back to the 94. Or if it starts to break out, the market is hosed. Okay, 93.98, 73.99, 74. If there's a 74 tap, what will happen on oil? We're watching it closely. I like the top wick. I'm in. I'm in, I think. Am I? Are we in? There it is. Okay, now, $500 challenge means that I can't lose any more than $450 or I get liquidated. I think we go back up to the high from here as long as oil gets back under 74. Now, again, oil breaking above 74 means we'll have to practice our definitely going to practice our risk management. I'm good. We're good. This exact stop is the pivot of the day. So I'm actually going to give it just a little bit more room to breathe to the bottom of this wick. There's our bottom of the wick right there. Very good. Risking $150 on this trade. And I will add to it. Oof. 74.02. Oof. I wanted it at 300. Can I get down to 300? 74.03. So far, our oil confluence is not playing out. Nope. There's oil breaking out. Need to see it stay under that level. Okay, 74.20 line in the sand on this trade. Yep. Okay, there's the oil rejection. I added. I want to see that red candle get more red, longer red, please. Now I'm risking 267, so I'm going to move this up here to the previous week low. So I'm only going to be risking 200. Change your position size, you change your risk. Now, ready to sell, to dump out of this a little bit. Again, this is just the $500 challenge. Now, moving this to a 1-to-1 trade. You can see my position in there. We're going to sell one at 54-ish. Oh boy. course, ES starting to lead the way. I'm gonna get out of one there, and I'm gonna move my stop to break even. 40 was sort of what I was targeting there. Yep, there's the rejection, and we're stopped out. Just to review, we have made $28. Okay. Gotta turn down my tunes. There, that's easier to hear everybody talking in my ears right now. Squawky squawk squawk. Squawkity squawk squawk. First W of the day. Let's do a quick review of our trade since it's difficult to see. Order history. We bought at 27, sold it at 22 for a loss. Bought another one at 12, sold it at 33. Technically a win. Mixed bag. Now, I do love that top wick on the oil. I'm going to need to see a more serious breakdown. I will buy it again here, even though we're up. Even though we're up again. 74.20 is really the line in the sand. Okay, it's rejected. I'm in. I think we're going to go fill all the gap. I like that rejection look. Now, 300 is a pretty reasonable stop from here. Let's see what that would cost us. I'm going down to 300. Ooh, whoa, whoa, there it goes. There it goes. Oh no, there it goes. I will buy one more. It's 2 micros maximum, maximus. Yeah, dang, that's a great level right here at 55. 55 is where I want to be. I'm gonna buy another one down here. Okay. 74 test from above on the oil. Okay, great confluence of EMAs. I'm gonna buy it again. 62 is really that level. I'm about 20 points early. Oh no, the VIX is starting to pump here. They're doing the old VIX oil shuffle. $74 broken on oil. Let's see if it holds. There's oil below 74. We are also below 300. Now VIX is starting to pump. Reclaim 74 on oil. Oof. Oof. Big ol' H right here. Still some negative gamma hiding in this market. Okay, like the top wick that I'm seeing from the VIX. Let's keep that oil under the 74.20. Nice pop so far. Nice pop up. Let's see if it's got legs. Let's see if it's got legs. I'm seeing rejection. I'm seeing some rejection so far. Oh, look at the UVXY chart, you guys. Look at this chart. This is why I'm staying long. Oh, give it to me. I'm actually gonna size out. Just took out one. Just took out one. That's for a small loss. So just to be clear, I bought it at 30 and I sold it at 89. So that's a 40-point L. And my balance is down $7. So that erased our $28 of profit. Oil's back at that high. We need VIX to not bounce. We need VIX to not bounce. No bouncy. Not looking awesome, you guys. Not looking awesome. We lose that on ES. Oop, there goes oil. Not going to add to this position. Might just cut it. Might just have to cut it. Uh-oh. Oil's breaking out, you guys. Oil's breaking out. Unless I see a top wick there, we got to X out of this trade pronto. Ay. Last chance on the 5-minute EMA. There we go. Close to our stop there. Not stopped out yet. Dead yet. Oh, we're about to get stopped. About to get stopped. Oh, did we did we survive on the stop? I guess we did. I guess we survived. For now. VIX tells me we're about to get stopped out. Oil breaking out. Just the fact that we were saved by a tick on the stop, I'm gonna let it ride. The oil breakout is telling me that this trade's not gonna work out. Whew, 64. Okay. Oil pump continues. VIX is trying here. Next area of interest, by the way, if we're out of this trade, is going to be around the 200 level. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. A little bit of a bullish engulfing. Like the look of that. Very much so. Okay. Oh, what's that? We are green on the trade, ladies and gentlemen. Green on the trade for a second. For a second. All right. With the oil breakout, I'm going to go ahead and just take this out. I love that we're in profit here, but I'm not going to get overly greedy on this. Take me out. It didn't close. It didn't close. Oh, there it closed at 307. All right, at least it was charitable on the close. to review. Down $9 on the day. We're protecting our capital. Now, can I re-enter here? Perhaps. I got to see big time rejection on the oil before I'm going to feel confident again. I got lucky on that trade. That was a lucky takeout. Lucky to be red $9 so far today. 75 on deck, perhaps. Oil made a new high. Okay. Under 300 again. VIX, pop. Oil, pop. We're waiting for the drop. We're watching that oil level. Maybe 75 will give us a rejection. All right, I'm back in. I'm gonna keep a tight stop over here. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Candle in. We're green on trade. Oh, we were green to red. Back to entry. I like that top wick on the... Yes! Oil! Finally cooperating. Finally! Come on now. Don't you touch that 75. You don't want it. You don't want that smoke, baby. You don't want that oily smoke. Woo! 40 on the day. 48. All right, now we do this cool little trick I like to call, we're gonna move our stop to break even. $10. Woo! There's the pump. There's the pump. There is the pump. Now we're gonna have some resistance right here. Oh, I could have taken it out at 33, but that's okay. 23 current resistance. Let's see if we can pop through it. 74.93 on oil. We're going oil up, market up. Nothing makes any sense at all. Nothing makes any sense. I'm gonna move my stop up. Nothing makes any sense. Nothing makes any sense. Nothing makes any sense at all. We are green. Look at that candle we got in on. Beauty. A beauty. A beauty. We're gonna reject 75 on the oil. Does somebody already know something? Yes. Yes. Looks like we're rejecting 75. Where do you guys go for the best levels? It's right here on Trading for Our Audiences. Still need a theme song. Still need a theme song. Theme song. Wow, look at that pump, you guys. Holy macaroni. I'm gonna go ahead and take my profit right there if it'll get me out. Let's go ahead and get me out, baby. Let's go ahead and get me out. Get me out on that resistance. Yes, sir. On that yellow line up there. What is that yellow line? What are you? Who are you? Took me out at 65. A charitable close. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. It's the daily open. It was the open. Back to the open. Great trade. Great freaking trade. Oil not cooperating any longer. Just a quick review of that trade, just for shits and gigs. We bought at 275. We sold at 365. That's a 90-point gainer. I gotta pee. We'll be back. Oil's still not cooperating. I need a sweatshirt. I'm chilly. I'm not loving anything about this until we see that 75 truly reject. Not interested in this garbage. Garbaggio, that is. VIX looking chippy. Chipperoo. Gross. Look at that exit, though. Look at the exit. Why do my clothes smell like that? Musty. Okay, and now I'm seeing a UVXY rejection along with an oil rejection. Now I'm interested. We're back to this 300 level that I liked earlier. Don't love the top wikis, though. Okay, 75 still in contention for oil. Plenty of room to the upside. We don't have to rush in here. You all right? All right, I'm in. Okay, now we are currently up 171 on this $500 challenge. I'm gonna only risk the Asia low on this, 130 bucks. That'll leave us 50 in the green. And let's make a TP. I'm gonna take profit up here at the high. That's a 1-to-1 trade for those of you keeping score at home. And I reserve the right to take my profit whenever I damn please. We're green so far. Okay. Seem to have rejected the 75 level on oil. Beautiful candle down here. Now it is a long-legged hanging man. I'd like to think of those as being bullish generally, but they are sus. Got a sus long legs here. Kind of back to our entry. Well, we just broke 75 on oil. I'm out. Small win there. I'm out. VIX is pumping. Oil is pumping. I'm out, Jerry. I'm out. Look at that. Oil pumping off the screen. Watch out below, everybody. I don't think this is going to be good for the market. To be clear, that was a buy at 31 and a sell at 36. That's a $10 profit, 180 on the day. Oh, I told you, watch out below. VIX, oil, everybody's pumping. Fuck me. Now, is that a false pump? I'm seeing UVXY with a big old top wick. I've been suckered by these before, don't get me wrong. Oil. All right, I'm in again. I got one more. I want to see this oil 75.50 rejection be our high of the day. We're at entry. Little green. 75. Didn't even get to 50. Didn't get to 50 yet. Is that a divergence? All right. And I'm going to just go ahead and move my stops here to break even. No fucking about. Oh, and we're stopped. Ayo! Stoppy! Stop. Boink. Okay. Now I want to buy it for sure. Off of the 300 level and the 75.50. Loving the look of this rejection right here. Let's see. Now, what are we going to risk here? Because if we get a big old breakout, a big booty breakout would cost us 120 of our 180 profit thus far. It's prior day lows, whatever. All right, we're going to risk everything. We're risking it all on the prior day low, which is where I would buy it, to be honest. Risk it for the biscuit. 75.41 on the oil. Again, a break above 75.50 and everything's fucked. So we're going to be finger on the trigger here to get out of this. Okay. Get above this rips level. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Stop is in. 850. Ah, stopped up. I do like the rejection that I'm seeing on VIX. There's a 75.50 tap on oil. Let's see if I can buy it again. I'll buy it. I'll buy it. Just one. Just one. 75.50 oil. Boop. There it is. That's the rejection we were waiting for. That's the rejection we were waiting for. We're in. We're in. We're in. We're in. Please, Phil. Someone, sir, fill me at 10:30 on the dot. Oh, terrible, Phil. Terrible, Uncle Phil. Uncle Phil. Disappointing. Not gonna risk as much on this one. It's the terrible Phil. Wow, even the stop loss is delayed. Noted. Trading on the 30s. Okay, there's what I wanted to see from oil. We got to get back down below 75 for it to really work out. Trump has been talking. Oh boy, ES is starting to look gross. ES looking very gross on the 5-minute. 75.50 is the line on oil. I think the market's reacting to Trump talking. It's a terrible time to be in a trade. It's the worst time to be in a trade. Not adding to this one, that's for sure. There's that 75.50 break on oil. Mm-hmm. 75.50 still resisting on oil. I like it very much. I added, risking 200 now, with a finger on the dump button. No, we broke the 75.50 on oil. Oil about to just fly up. Dump us out. Not yet. Not yet. Remember, Asia low is what we're watching really here for our support. Oh God, we're talking about ground troops. Oh God. There we go. I like the bottom wicks. I like the wicks. I like the wicks. I like the VIX with wicks. Top wiki on VIX. Come on, baby. Oh, here comes a dump. Papa Trump. Papa Trump. We're at the Asia low. Asia low. No. Here's our buyers. Here's our buyers. Here's our buyers. Let's kick it. All right, I'm out of one. That's just a safety cut. Safety cut at 11. Stop moving to the Asia low that we just bounced from. 84 risk now. That, by the way, that stop out. Sorry, that quick Oh, did I just get stopped out on everything? Uh-uh. Uh-uh. Okay, so to be clear, bought it at 13, sold it at 11. Not so bad, huh? Not so bad for a de-risking situation. And I'm not going to be mad about this. I'm moving my stop up. You know what? I'm actually... the oil... I'm out. I'm out. Yeah, I got about 20 bucks on that one. That oil breakout is a bastard. Not messing around. All right, so we've got an $8 loss, $4 loss, 2 points, $8 for that 96. Anyways, we're up 224 on our $500 challenge, day one. Oil still watching that resistiness. 75.50 holding on the test on oil. I'm watching it real close though. If we start to dump back, VIX is climbing. Oil breakout. Glad I took my profits when I did. That's a weird sound. Sorry about that, guys. Above 75.50 on oil. Gross, gross, gross. New highs since last night even. The market is posed. Now, is this just a little bit of a liquidity grab for the oil shorts? It could be. It could be. I like that wick so far. All right, I see rejection on VIX. I'm taking it. We got filled around the Asia low. That's what I'm aiming for here for the support of Asia low. And I'm going to risk the 1 hour low. As soon as I get filled. Go! Terrible. Terrible fill. But it's okay because oil is starting to reject there. That's what I wanted to see. Oh, but look at this. Look at this beauty setting up right here. Right there is what I really want. I want to buy more down there. Uh-oh. VIX doing things. I'm in the trade. I'm not adding. Almost back to entry. Definitely want to see the VIX turn it around. Oh, what's this? What's this? What color is this? It's green! We're green! We're green! 75.56 on oil. Will we have continuation to the downside? I tried to move my stop. Nobody listened. Nobody listened. There it is. There it is. My stop's at break even. Opposite break even. You know what? I'm not even gonna screw around here. I'm just gonna take my profits. 20 bucks. Another $20 holler. Man, trading view is slow today. 88. Oh, that was a nice fill. Thank you. I guess it all ends. All's well that ends well. We bought it at 76, sold it at 88. $24 holler. Is oil curling over? Could it tip? Could it tip? I need to see 75.42 get lost before I want to really engage again. Yeah, VIX still doing stuff. I like that top wick, but the UVXY hasn't given up the ghost yet. 7,500 test failing on ES needs to reclaim for me to get bullish. Back to 7,500 reclaimed. I like it. It's a test though. Lost it. Lost it. VIX still pushing new highs. Turn these guys up. It's oil's moment of choice here. Now, where I want it is around 200. All right, I'm in it. I want to see oil break 75.50 right here. Okay, a little bit of green there. I like seeing the VIX rejecty. Oil's below 75.50. Now stick the landing, oil. Stick it. Stop is in. Just in case we reject this Asia low. Yep, stopped. $7 in profit. Oh, I do like the bottoming look from ES. Yeah, I'm in it. I'm in it again. Tight stop on this one. Just under 200. Oh, quick pop up. We're green already. Stop is in. Break even. Good. Continuation or resistance from Asia? What are we gonna get? Continuation or resistance? And stop down. Alright, it's alright. $200 is what I really want. Alright, there's the oil rejection that I was looking for. I will add to this position as we approach 200. I'm gonna give this a wide berth. Berth of berth. Big old berth of berth. Beagle's streaming. Usually that means it's a short. He's dreaming about bears. Heyo, we're green. All right. Like seeing the rejectiness on VIX and oil. Nice trade. Nice trade. Testing the Asia low one more time. We just swept below it. Let's hold it here. Let's hold that Asia low. Liking the bounce look so far. We gotta really stick it though. Bounce like you mean it, baby. Yes. VIX got me there. VIX. They're doing the oil to the VIX. The oil VIX index. The oil VIX. They just bounce it from one to the other to keep the market suppressed. Try and not pay anybody out. Oil, great curve over. Just need to see a little bit of red off of 18 on the VIX. We break 18 to the north side and it's going to be curtains on this move. Getting close to my 200 level. Still want it from here. I still want it. All right, I'm in. Around 22-ish. Yeah, 23.50. I'm not going to let this fall very far. Low tap at 200. That's what I was waiting for. We have an EMA support just under. Good so far. Very good, very good. Very good. Very good. Trade's looking pretty good, you guys. Trade's looking pretty good. I don't know if I trust it though. I'm gonna go ahead and take my profit. Take my profit. That prior week low and Asia low now. Oh, whoops! I was long against that one before. Whoops! What? We rejected Asia low. Happens. Happens. We were up 338 on the $500 challenge. $500 holla. Watching the VIX to potentially reject 18, but right as we're at this 200 level. I got it again. It was a quick fill. Interesting. I wonder if that's a bad sign. Again, we're just playing off of this 200 level. That's going to be my stop out. Very tight stop on this. Very tight stop. Very tight stop. Not going to fuck about here. Oh, and we're stopped. That's fine. That's cool. $40 loss. No biggie. Still up 300 on the day. Now, this could be the overshoot of this level. Yep, that's why. Dang it. I'll even add one here because I love that reaction. I love this reaction from the low. There it is. There it is. Stop is in. Just $20 on that stop. It's not bad at all, you guys. 10-point stop. Oh. Okay, more than 10 points. More than 10 points. I added one. Trying to get my average down just a little bit. Oof, come on, get over that 209. Get back over 209. I hope we just did a little sweep below the prior day low. And VIX pushing above 18. Oh, we were green for a second, and then I got a text message. Damn you, text messages. Distractions. Okay. Oil got a bounce. VIX pumping. Very controlled on the sell. It's not got a lot of velocity on it. Hey-oh! Little bounce, little bounce. Oh, there's the velocity coming in. 10:50 a.m. All right. Getting ready to stop out of the first one of those. Got to get stopped out. Yep. Stopped. Stopped. About 150 loss there. I'm gonna get back in. I'm gonna get right back in. They wicked me out. Bastards. Bastards wicked me out. Watching that oil rejection. Yep, I'm in for more. I added. Getting all that back. Watching this UVXY potential rejection wick on the equal high. All right, I'm out of one there in profit, and my stop is now in profit as well. Our balance is now at 150. That was just a safety stop out. Okay, that prior day low is acting as a little bit of resistance. Let's see if we can pop it. Good, good. That VIX candle is looking nice. Looking nice. Check out the UVXY. Yes! Alright, moving my stop up to the below the prior day low. Act P again. Yeah, VIX is dumping, y'all. Top wicks. Go away. Top wicks. Go away. Yeah, I'm going to go and take it there. About $200. All right. Fill me at 272. Okay. 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 We're back up to 350 on the day. Now, come back down here, test that prior day low one more time, and I'll be happy to buy again. Oil, 75.50 test. This would be a great place to reject from while VIX gets under 18. 75.44 on oil. All right, I'm in it again. I think VIX is about to get smashed. Got a large stop. Let's put it here. And I will add if we come back down here in the 20s. Uh-oh, VIX 18 bounce. Uh-oh. Boo, VIX reclaimed 18. I'm down in the 30s. All right, I'm in one more. Max size here, everybody. See if we can make something happen. Let's make some magic. Make some magic on this one. All right, so my first buy was at 56. We're there now. Take me out of one. That's just a strategery stop. So that was about a $10 profit. Okay, sure. All right, here's my stop getting moved up. Nice push. Back under 18 on the VIX. Time to get smashed on the VIX. Stop moving up. Boop. We're in profits. Now, I'm watching this 300 level. If we can break above, that would be a lovely hold, but I don't know if we're going to get it. Oil 75.50 rejection. Let's see where that takes us. Don't love these two top wicks. Yuck. Yuck. Asia low again. All right. Stop is right below the Asia low. I don't mind getting stopped in that kind of a profit. I'm risking about half of it so far. I could easily see us get smashed here. Get spankarooed. Yep, stopped out. That gives us 387 on the day. It's new high of the day on the P&L. Okay, back down on the prior day low test. VIX 1802. Big old candles here, yo. Yep, I'm in it. And I'm risking bottom. That candle right there. It's going to be a negative RR trade in most likelihood. Bit resisty here. Now this prior day low has got a hold for us. I'll even add to it. We start to get a little bit below there. Added right there on the prior day low. Keeping a tight stop on this one. Oftentimes price will like to just dip below a key level to gather a little bit of liquidity and then jump back above. My cost basis is 222. 209 is really the level we first have to get back above. I'm gonna move my stop up to where these bodies are in these candles. move my stop up even further. I don't like the slowness of this move right here. We need to pick up the pace, y'all. There is that prior day low tap. There we go. Almost got green on that trade. First buy was at 34. Gross. Recovering the prior day low. This is bullish. Emphasis on the ish. Okay, almost back to our entry. Struggling a bit here. So the VIX 18 is really stressing the market out. Under the 200 is problematic for sure. Now we're back over 200. Really trying to hold the prior day low. Got a little sleepy there. See me nodding off, it's because nothing is fucking happening except for some drawdown. Thinking about cutting this entirely. Let's recover that prior day low, please. Oh, I see a VIX rejection. Oil rejection. That should be good to get us back over the prior day low. That's waking me up a little bit. Come on, VIX, wake me up before you go. Don't leave me hanging like a YOLO. Okay. Okay. I like that. I like that bounce. Oh, but the VIX, bro, 18, making the market nervous. You gotta get under that 18. Oil trying to break out again over the 75.50. We're in a pretty big position here. I don't know if I want to hold it much longer. All right. So much indecision in the market from this place, but we are below the prior day low, and that is a scary place to be in a long. Okay, here's an oil rejection, VIX bounce. Like what I was seeing right here. Like that very much. I'm gonna go ahead and take off one right there at the prior day low test, just in case we rocket downside. So to review, that was a buy. Okay, I bought it at 34, sold it at 15. So we'll call that a $40 loss. Not bad. Well, it was a good takeout, as it turns out. We rejected the prior day low. Boom. ES is looking gross, y'all. VIX does not seem to be giving it up. Oil breaking out. Equal highs on oil. Back to the prior day low. Another rejection from that same level on oil. I reckon I need another line there. Oh yeah, we got FOMC today, whatever that's gonna be. Baby action here. Alright, VIX is starting to get perky. We're above the prior day low, just barely. Rejected it. No conviction in either direction from the market yet. There it is. To the downside. That's against us. I didn't want that kind of conviction, y'all. Weird candle on oil forming there on the 2-minute. Nice rejection on the VIX. We got to get back under 18 though. This 18 and the prior day low seem to have some correlation. And that 209 is resisty. VIX back to 18. Rejected it again. Pretty big dive right there. Might stop us out. Stopped. Stopped. Now, I will re-enter. See what I want. 250 up on the day. I'm gonna go full size on my next. Oil breaking out. I want to see it wick above. Yep, just like that. All right, I'm in 2 here, so we're gonna keep that stop tight, tight, tight. What? I just got ghost stopped. Oh, weird. Weird, very weird. Okay. Down there. Did it even like get it in last time? Instantly stopped? Bought 2. Build 70. Weird. So I bought 2. Sold. Oh, it was at entry. It was even. No loss there. Last chance for oil to reject. Most getting stopped. I added 2 more, and I'm going to open up my stop to the bottom of the Varus band. Shout out, I am the liquidity 2. Stopped. Okay, that takes our balance to negative $57. I hate that. I'm back in again. There's my stop there. Double top on the VIX. Double top. Yep, that's what I was waiting for. Got two more in, full, double full position here. Wow, huge dumper. Close to the stop there. Damn. Stopped out. We're at negative 350. Getting close here. All right, I'm back in again. I think we just rocket from here. That's my feeling. I think VIX is going to start to reject. We're going to start to rocket. Oh, accidentally went short. Damn it. Classic fat finger order. VIX rejection at initially. All right, I'm out of 2 there. Ooh, I wonder if it got me on that pop. 118, that's decent enough still. Down 320 now. Pop is in at break even. There's an oil rejection. Fixed rejection, oil rejection. Love all those top wicks. Let's let this ride, see how far we can take it. Down. Currently down 297 on the day. 200 of drawdown remains. Vic's got a bounce. Testing a rips level again. I'm long again at 21. BRB. Stopped out. Yep, 89. That was another phantom stop out. Come on, TradingView. All right, minute 92. Short, oops. Accidentally shorted. Take it. Okay. Now I'm long. That's where I wanted to be. Wow, look at that grossness. Grossness. Down 280. TPT says we're about to dump. Let's see if they're right. Stopped. Damn. All right, $500 challenge is getting rough here, guys. We are down $391. I've only got about $100 more drawdown. All right, I'm still in. Bulls are trying. VIX 1838. This is a terrible trade. Added one more. There we go. Nice little bouncy. Nice little bouncy. Oh, an instant rejection. Bulls got the gusto today. Topped out. Is that 500 on the day? It is. We have lost L on the $500 challenge. Okay, a little bit of a reset there. A little bit of a YOLO there. I knew that they just wicked me out. All right, now back in it. I'm gonna risk 29K. Bottom of the Varus band, and I'll even add if we come back down a little bit. VIX just pumping and pumping and pumping. Okay, here's our VIX rejection. All right, I'm out of 5 out of 6 there. Trying to get out of this position. Huge lag in my trading view, guys. Okay, we are out. All right, back up to 238 on the day. Liking the oil rejection, VIX rejection. I'm long 2 here. We're about to pump. Lovely bottoming candle off the 59 level. Told you it got ghost wicked out. Out of 1 on this EMA interaction. Stop gotta pee again. Oil is breaking out, however. Close to a stop out there. Definitely running into some resistance here. Moving my stop up a little bit. That makes 18 break this way. My fucking kryptonite. All right, we're battling this 1 hour mid right here. EMA's right below. Could potentially go down to 108 and stop me out. In which case I'd buy it again. Good bounce. Whew. Big rejection. Fix is actually getting bounced. Now I'm watching that oil rejection really closely here. I want to get back in. Yep, I'm back in. Similar stop loss. So watching that oil rejection or not. It'll turn green on us. Now we're sort of resisting from that EMA at 19. Oil's candle went red again. right, we're at a 1-to-1 here, so I'm gonna go ahead and move my stop to break even. I'll be wrapping up probably in the next 20 minutes or so. Been lovely seeing y'all again. Anyone out there? Starting to chop a bit. Definitely want to stay above this 120 level. Projecting. Oil did not really give a good confirmation on its rejection yet. Probably gonna get stopped out here. Yeah, that's rejecty, guys. That's very rejecty. Wait for a lower situation to buy it again. All right, I bought it. Love what I'm seeing on the VIX right now. Okay, risking the bottom of the range here. So we are currently up 316, risking most of that plus some. All of that plus some. Want to fill those top wicks up there. We got to get above the 120 though. Oil's flagging. Which way are we going to break? Okay, I'm liking what I see out of oil there, but they're doing the VIX to oil shuffle. Really VIX. Up slowly. Great. Like that bottoming candle there. We're already in. Beautiful. Technically a hanging man with a short rope and long legs. Bullish. Bullish-ish. Big rejection on the bottom of the Varus band. Oh, oil got the breakout. No! Bit of an H detected. Trying to listen. Heard nothing. Oil breakout. It's bad for the market. To be the VIX second thrust. You'll notice the VIX loves to top, make another top, then drop. Top, try another top, and drop. I understand. Fuck off, watch. I get up all the time. Okay, 76 test on oil. Alright, I added one more to see the 76 rejection on oil. 126 now on oil. Let's see it reject. There's VIX on the second thrust. Let's make sure it rejects there. Then we can finally recover. Stopped out of 5 out of 6 there. I'm gonna let this one ride. Down 137 on the day. Finally getting the bounce. Waiting all morning, nodding off. 5 minutes till the turn of the hour. Wonder if this is gonna front run the turnaround. There's the VIX double thrust rejection. Same with oil. Yeah, I like this position. We're gonna on and we're gonna let it ride. So down 137. Okay. Rising. No conviction here. You're riding that 8 EMA all the way down. That's a gross chart. No business be alone here. The H played out. Let's see if we get a bounce now. Vic's second thrust has a little bit more meat on the bone, it looks like. I gotta pee. I'll be sleeping like my dog. Finally, the trade taken off the way we want it to go. Back up to some resistance. I'm gonna take one off and move my stop to break even. We're at the New York Open there. There's the good bounce that we've been waiting for. 96. Move my stop up. All right, gonna call it there on a break-even day. $500 challenge. $4. All right. I'm falling asleep, so I need to make some tea, and then I'm going to come back. And we might shift this into an AI stream. while my tea brews, we'll watch oil potentially break down, which is good for the market. Nice breakdown on oil. I'm going mega long. Exact same pattern. Low, higher low. Low, higher low. We're going up. Okay, took out one. Rest of it's in profit. Here's our squeeze coming in. Love that look. Out of one more. Moving up. Stop. This is definitely snoozy. Glad I came back in time to lock in 150 bucks or so. Still long too. That oil breakdown is a beaut. We're here at resistance again, ready to form sort of like the shoulder line of a Head and Shoulders. Here's our prior day low tappy tap. Took out my last one. Letting it ride. Runner's gonna run. $75 on oil. Gonna get a bounce here. Oil bounced off the 75 so far. Right as we hit the prior day low on NQ. Interesting coinky dink. So while we are not above the prior day low on NQ, we are above week on NQ. Kind of a diversion. Prior week is up 900. 700 points north. Much more volatility on the NQ these days. Wouldn't just 7,500 tests for ES in store. Let's see how it behaves there. Let me go ahead and take my profit after seeing that rejection on the prior day low. $267 on the day. Targeting this 175-ish for a re-entry. Let's see how the EMAs may react here. There. Might not get the chance. 75.50 test for oil. Let's see if it fails, then we're gonna go higher. Oil did not make it to the pivot. Interesting. I was ready to buy it on a little bit of a pullback and an oil top off, but just rejected the 8 EMA pretty resoundingly. You may be about to squeeze. Silver, nice little bottoming candle there too. Huge resistances all above. Tough to keep longing here, but I do like that oil rejection. VIX has support here too. You can see this is where we've sort of pivoted already. Prior week mid 1760s. There's the oil rejection. $7,500 little resistance from ES. It's reclaimed. Now, if ES wicks above and rejects, this will be a not great entry. But I think we reclaim 7,500 and push. There's a push. A little bit of a top wick. Oil's showing us the way. Now we have an H pattern detected on the oil. Bit of a fractal H if you really think about it, where broke to a new low, bounced, new low, bounced. There's that 7,500 reclaim. Top is in. What's that EMA? You could easily just super reject from right here. Fix down through the pivot. Oh, a little bit of a bottom wick there. Let's be cautious. I'm gonna take my profit right there. Again, if we come back down and retest any of this, I'm back in. Up 350 on this account. Typically when the VIX gaps on the 5 minute, it'll come back to fill it. And it is the end of the move. Watch it on the 2 minute, we can really see those gaps. So I think we're gonna come back and at least test the 1768 level. So this is probably top-ish for now. Could be wrong. Timing could be off. VIX did not retest. Up we go. So we just gapped below pivot. Up pivot, not V pivot. V pivot is way lower. Sus candle here on the 2 minute on VIX. Very sus. Super sus. This is on the 2 minute over here in NQ. We wanted to short that. That's a nice candle to short right here. Gravestone. Long roped hanging man. Definitely not a place to re-enter longs. Watching this for a potential pitch and catch. This could be a short right there. I feel like oil might have more downside, and VIX may just fill that little gap and reject. All right, I'm in the pitch and catch. The cool thing about the pitch and catch is that you can have your defined risk very easily defined. Shout out to Rips on the pitch and catch. This is also half gap resistance. We would need to see a pretty dramatic move in the VIX or an oil to really pop us up and fill that whole gap. Oh, it wicked me out. Bastards. It's oil's crashing. Below 75 momentarily. Let's see if that holds. Nope. Did not hold. Did not hold the 75 dumper. I'm in again, and I'm using this high as my next stop. I'm even gonna add to it here. X is making a new low. Alright, I added. Very squeezy though. As long as we're above 75 on oil, in my humble opinion. There's also the half gap. We peaked above and failed it. Rocket Scooter half gap. All right, took out one there because we are bouncing above the Asia low. Nice takeout there as we see the push. Last chance against 300. This was our pivoting area earlier. I added one. Fixed dumper. Way stopped out. Huge squeeze. All right, it takes our total to 194 on the day. Goal is 500 on this. Let's just wrap this up. We'll switch over to an AI stream. Well, back at 75. Bounced it. All right. Got very short. Out of one. Out of two. Stop is in. Out of one more. We're at 305. Getting a little spicy here, potentially for a bounce. Watching that 8 EMA on oil keep getting rejected. I'm going to take one more off and let the other one just ride. There we go. Now that short's working out a little bit better. Nasty wicks on the ES. ES. We are at 340. 160 to go. Oh, what a short. Top ticked it. More or less. Top ticked it by 17 points. Close, though. Close. Moving my stop down. Top to these other wicks, because this was just a weird liquidity situation. Interesting bounce there. I'm stopped. Very interesting bounce there. Not sure what to make of that. Not sure if I want to long this now. So to review, we're at 355, 150 to go. Let's make it a 5-pack. Yeah, yeah. Oil, huge bounce. Oil's still bouncing. Upward projection on oil. Risk in the prior day low. Tough spot to long with all those top wicks, but I think we fill them. Back to entry. Oh, we got double gaps on the VIX. What does that mean? What does it mean? What does it mean? What does it mean? It means we're probably gonna be on the wrong side of this trade. Added 5 more. What I thought. Fix that pivot has not filled the gap to either side yet. Market's starting to move here. Waiting to see what oil decides. Buyers still stepping in here. Maybe get some velocity on their side. And now it's a pretty even tug of war. Pretty boring here. There it is, there it is, there it is, there it is. I knew it was coming. RR, so welcome, so welcome, so welcome. Making some profits as we pump, Pumpy, 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 pumpy. You're all welcome. You're all welcome. Oil, Gravestone Doji off of the 20 EMA at a key pivot level, while VIX gaps down again below the pivot. I'm bowing, you just can't tell. So, on that note, that concludes Trading for All Audiences. Let's just go ahead and kill this trade and just total it up. How did we do today? We ended up at $943, aka we're up 200% on our $500 challenge. We could keep going, but I got shit to do, guys. I'll be back in just a few with AI for all audiences. Oh, the market is saved. The market pumps. Enjoy, everybody. Have a great day. I'll see you next time. Goodbye. I love you. Adios.